BJP, but who vote for the BJP on grounds of development, economic growth, other particular factors, which perhaps we need to address and reach our voters on. But otherwise, let me concede part of your point, which is that particularly across northern India, there is much more greater acceptance for Hindutva than there was 10 years ago. That's partially a success of partially a reflection of the success of the BJP in politics, the relentless messaging, which they have become past masters at. I don't think any of us in this room has not received some WhatsApp messaging from that particular ecosystem, which ultimately starts penetrating people's consciousness, and people start noticing and believing something to be true, which may not necessarily be true, but that too infects their choices. And there has become much, much greater consciousness. Just this morning, I remember at the hotel, somebody was telling me that he'd grown up in Mumbai, completely unconscious of the caste and religion of people, knowing them only as friends or as experts in some domain or as qualified in some area or whatever. And now he cannot help seeing them first by the label of religion ascribed to them, because that is so all pervasive. And it's a striking observation that more and more Indians are feeling this way. I also grew up in Mumbai and subsequently in Calcutta, and I had friends of every religious group and every caste background. My parents never mentioned it to me. As a child, at no point did my parents mention the caste or the religion of any of my friends who came home to play. Today, I don't know how much that is happening. I've had a Muslim friend tell me that her 7-year-old boy was told by a playmate in the building they live in, "I'm sorry, my parents say I can't play with you because you're a Muslim." That kind of thing is not the India that Mahatma Gandhi fought to free. It is not the India that Hinduism has preached and embraced for millennia. And therefore I consider this kind of toxin of intolerance, bigotry and hatred that has been injected into the veins of our society to be a betrayal not just of India and the Indian constitution, but a betrayal of Hinduism itself.